And we're back. What the fuck is this? Cybertruck. First, spicy tubers first. Spicy tuber is first. Kenwood Productions is gonna tell me how I don't know about what I'm talking about. Apparently, I don't know what the hell he's even talking about. But we'll see. What the hell, popcorn? Driving spicy. Spicy. You see what I'm driving? Ма, а где была такая, помнишь, палка для окна мыть, такая зеленая, квадрат на конце был, помнишь? Чтобы далеко доставать можно было. Not the microwave on wheels. Yeah, oh yeah, you've seen the microwave on wheels. The microwave on wheels, yes. А, ну это пойдет. Ну, я не про это говорил. Зеленая еще была такая. С полотенцем. А, нет. Это не... Не.
Какая? Вот это вот. Это тоже для окон вообще.
Ну, давай это. Да. Грязная, но... Ну, ничего. Не, вот такая была примерно. Ну, квадрат на конце был, помнишь? Ну, ничего, ладно. Я этим. Это пойдет. Я вот там думал, оно, да, где-то там было. Ничего, ма. I'm about to get in the window because it's dirty as shit. Keith.
Take your ass.
What the hell did he open this damn thing? That's how. Что, ма? Не ту, я говорил. Ну ничего, мама, это пойдет. Я тебе сказал, что все у меня, что есть, пойдет уже.
Это специально для окон.
Я знаю. Я на это, тихо.
Это не вымесло.
Тихо, я на этом. На YouTube. Что? Yeah, this makes it really... Дай мне это полотенце маленькое. Не надо, дай полотенце мне. А, тут, ма, есть тут. Ладно, тут это. О, shit. Keith Johnson, what's this? What are you talking about this? This what? This, nothing. Where's Kenwood Productions that was telling me how wrong I was about everything? And Alan, where the hell are you? You talking about tell Owen that you're cool. How about you just act cool? I'm not gonna tell him you're cool if you're fucking acting like a weirdo. What the hell is this? I'll be right back. We gotta go back in that bed and get the rest of it. Yo. Bump me against the wall. Yo, there's AC back here. This is great. Oh, I can control the music from back here. Oh, yeah. Yo, the Cybertruck, the microwave is pretty cool. Look at this. I control the music in the back. Y'all hating on the microwave. The microwave is actually pretty cool. Oh, we gotta put down the music though, so we don't get a strike. I forgot. Almost done. And we're leaving. and do Windex. 1 second, ladies and gents. 1 second. 1 little second. Alan, you're funny. Talking about tell Owen I'm cool. Why not just act cool, bro? I know you secretly like Owen and shit. That's why you do all this weirdo shit. Just act cool. How about that? Ask for an apology. I'm not gonna fucking be fighting on your behalf when you've done some crazy shit. And you didn't do anything like super crazy, but you did some dumb shit. But I don't think it's anything you did is unforgivable. I guarantee you, if you ask for if you apologize, Owen would probably be fine with you. The worst thing you did, as far as I know, is make that stupid video. Oh, I'm coming with fertilizer, which I'm sure, deep down, Owen knew that you weren't gonna do anything. But we knew what the implication was. We knew what you meant by that. You hear me, Alan? AP? AP. What on there? But we are gonna go home and do this live, probably pretty quick. AP, I need a word with you. Where you at, AP? What a name. Like AP. It's a trash can on wheels. Or is it a refrigerator on wheels? We don't know what it be, but it definitely wheels. Oh no. How the hell did a smashed bug get on the inside of a window that you can't even reach? Look, that window's like out of reach. How the hell did a smashed bug? Who smashed the bug on the inside of that? I'm here. I will never apologize to Owen. He owes me like 5. Really? What does he owe you an apology for? And so why would you want me to tell him you're cool if you don't want to be cool? If you don't want to act like a decent human being? I don't think Owen owes you an apology. If he does, maybe I don't know about it. But what does he owe you an apology for? Tell me. And yeah, if he... In fact, Owen doesn't know it, but his youngest kid is actually mine. Shut the fuck up. You're so stupid. I've never seen you with a chick, Alan. You haven't shown me one video of you with a female. So that's a far-fetched theory, if you ask me. It's a far-fetched theory, little buddy. I don't think you got motion like that, Alan. I'm gonna be honest. Motion, my boy. I think you got troll motion, but I don't think you got the motion with the ladies, buddy. I mean, I could be wrong. You could prove me wrong. And you definitely got Reddit fucking stirred up. You're good at that. Trolling the shit out of Reddit and the local deputies. Yeah, this shit literally is like a fucking refrigerator. You spray it and it wipes down like a refrigerator. You can wash it with glass cleaner. That's funny. How the hell did it get so dirty though in one day? This is great, dude. You can wash your whole car with glass cleaner. Bro, don't talk about the man's wife and then ask me to tell him you're cool. I don't think you can pull Amy, to be honest, yeah. If you ask me, I doubt you can pull Amy, bro. Owen got motion. He pulled Amy because he got motion. But I don't think he could do it, Alan. I mean, it's cool. It's funny to talk about, I guess, for you. But I don't think you got that type of motion, buddy. Or do you think you got that type of motion? You think you can pull Amy? She seems to like pretty, like big white blonde dudes. I don't know if that's you. And I'm almost done, so I'll be able to read your bullshit, Alan, in 2 seconds. All right. Women love me like they love Austin Powers. I believe it. I believe that. That I believe, Alan. Okay, as long as you can have fun with it, that's funny. Ма, я поехал. Закрой дверь. Ой, я гараж сам закрою, вообще. Пока. Alright, let's see what Alan's talking about. I'm here, I will never apologize to him. He owes me like 5. In fact, she her wishes and don't post pictures of you guys together. That's a very honorable thing to do. You know, some people just like to be homewreckers and stuff. Way to go. Way to not to post pictures. Because, you know, she asked you not to. Wild Child, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? My wild child, how are you doing today? I hope you're having the greatest day today. Then a mug outside. Why is it so freaking hot? I think I'm about to go through the damn car wash. This shit is ridiculous. I mean, I got one side of the car looking clean, and now the other side of the car looks like shit. Do we go to the car wash? Why not? It's $12. Whoa. What time is it? 5:50. Oh, I gotta get my live started soon on Rumble and the other platforms. And we'll do it afterwards when it's not so damn hot. Yeah. We're gonna go to the house, to the apartment, and do the live right now. So I can stream on the other platforms. Ooh-wee. It's hot. Get you all set up. Look at me being responsible. Got you in my little phone holder. Start self-driving. Alright, start self-driving and go. I am paying attention to the road. Santa Claus. I wonder if I can put this. Oh, I just found a better spot in the Cybertruck for my phone. Except for the stick. How can I make it stay? He's drinking and driving. Oh no, he's drinking the Gatorade and driving. That crazy man. Are you guys there still? Check it out. Check it out. It's gonna churn right now, watch. Look, churn signal, but automatically by itself. Like this. Oh no, my drink went down there. Tell me that's not wild, yo. Who would have thought that 20 years ago something like this 20 years ago, who would have thought that something like this is, well, I mean, I guess many people thought or predicted something similar. Self-driving cars. I guess we thought we would have flying cars by now, but still, it still amazes me that you can just sit there, plug in an address right now, that we already have the technology where you can plug in an address, sit there, and the car will freaking take you there. Look, it slows down for speed bumps. Like, that's crazy. And then look, over here, you have different drive modes. You have standard, chill, sloth, or hurry, or Mad Max. What do you guys want? What mode do you want to see? Mad Max goes above speed limit, can get you in trouble. But usually Mad Max is pretty chill in the neighborhood. But like, so for those people that always say, "Oh, you're driving and not paying attention," I am not driving, and I am paying attention. Four-way stop. It stops. On Mad Max, though, it accelerates pretty quick, even in the neighborhood. It's 30 miles an hour here, Mad Max, Mr. Tesla. You better not. Oh, no. Look, speed bump coming up. It slows down for the speed bump. Hey, Alondra, what's up? We are in Mad Max. I'm Mad Maxing to your house, Alondra, right now. Technically, I'm Mad Maxing to my apartment to finish this live. And then, if you want to chill, though, hit me up. If you want to get food, maybe. Or get a bite to eat. And get a drink. You know, something like that. AP, are you watching and taking notes? He has a Tesla truck full of fertilizer. Shut the fuck up, idiot. Alan, AP, that is not how you pull women. That is not how that works. Jeez, you are terrible at AP. Ain't no way you pulled fucking Amy talking like that. You told her you were coming with a truck full of fertilizer, and she was like, okay, let's hang out. I don't know if I believe that. Text me though, Alondra. You don't have to respond on here, obviously. Text me. Hey. You know what it means when you say hey with that many Y's, right? Just saying. Yep. That's right. All them hearts. That's exactly what it means. It means love is in the air. I don't know about that. I'm just talking now. Nonsense. But we're about to be home. We're going to do the live. Since I've already been on for 30 minutes, I'll probably do about 30 minutes Reddit. I should be done by 6:30-ish, 6:35-ish. Alan, why would you say such nonsense? AP's a freaking troll. Bro, you're a menace to society is what you are. You're literally a menace to society. And you enjoy it. Like, I can be an asshole inadvertently by mistake because I'm just too blunt and honest. You actually like being a menace to society. You like getting people riled up. Alondra, you don't understand what AP did yesterday, just a couple of days ago. He posted this thread on Reddit. It got 40,000 likes or upvotes or whatever. And then once you know the contents of it, I'll share with you privately. You'll know what kind of guy AP is. He's literally a fucking menace to society. But not too bad, like where, you know, it's hurting anybody, but like just likes to get people stirred up. Loves to get people stirred up. And I used to kind of be like that a little bit when I was like younger, I guess. Now that I think back to it, I'm trying to remember what motivated me to. Like, I used to like to cause drama just to watch it like unfold. I used to like stir the pot just to watch it stir, you know? I used to do that on Instagram Live, but I used to do it, I think, more for entertainment because people used to love watching it. That's exactly what I used to do it for, now that I think about it. and it's coming back to me. I did it for entertainment and because, you know, that's what people want to watch on Instagram Live. So I would constantly, you know, get people stirred up just to get some drama and entertainment going. AP just wants to fucking get random people stirred up that he doesn't even know. He's happy just knowing somebody's bothered. Even if he doesn't know who the hell it is. As long as he knows, hey, there's a person that's bothered because something he did. The more people that's bothered by something he did, the better he feels. Am I pretty close, AP? How spot on am I? Am I? Alright. I'm sure you guys don't want to see this ugly road. And you want to see my beautiful face, probably. But, how spot on am I, AP? I'm pretty spot on. I see hearts. I know what that means. That means hell yes. He wants to bother as many people as freaking possible. The more bothered they are, the more tickled he is. He told one of my buddies that he's coming to his house. He tried to threaten him, and he told him he's coming to his house with a truck full of fertilizer, which fertilizer is used to make like explosives and stuff. And like made a video and sent it to him just to be a troll. This is the type of person AP is. This is the type of individual we are dealing with when we're dealing with AP. And then he wants me to tell that dude, he's like, will you tell him I'm cool? Well, no. How about you act cool and you show the person that you're cool yourself? If you were cool, I would tell him you're cool, but you're not cool. You're being a dick. And I'm entertained by it, so that's why, you know, I allow it and, you know, participate in watching it. But all right, we don't need to charge. We got 84%. Let somebody else charge. Boom. Yeah, we got the front spot in the building. And Alondra, if you're down, I'll come scoop you up in the cyber truck, yeah? I'll be your Uber. You heard? Alright. Y'all might lose me for like 30 seconds, but I trust that 30 seconds is not going to be too long without me, and that you guys will push through it and meet me on the other side of the 30 seconds. Here we go. Here's the dreaded 30-second dead zone coming up. Here we go. About to lose me. But the great news is when I do come back, it's going to be in HD. Let me Wi-Fi it up. We're going to be reconnected in a jiffy. Did you not lose me at all? Honey, we're home. Oh, wait, there's nobody here. Boom, boom, boom. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get some light in here. Now, Masha Kasha. Hello, Masha Kasha. How are you doing? 86. Yo, did you guys see that? So I recorded a short video. I talked about this a couple of days yesterday about the good definition of a politician. The Google definition. Now, I'm glad I recorded that video because now that definition has been wiped from Google. It's not, like if you Google definition of politician, it no longer comes up. I wonder if it's because I made that video about it. It did get a good amount of views, yo. Current subscribers, 3,184. Almost 3,200 subscribers. Watch time, 194 hours. Oh no, that's in the last 28 days. Yeah, that's right, 194 hours in the last 28 days. In 28 days. Where's my total watch time? Guys, I need to get my watch time up to 4,000. I'm at like 2,000, I think, total. Let me see. Analytics, what the hell is it? Oh no, I know where it's at. So here's my total watch time. It is 1,000 public watch hours. Okay, so I got 1,095. I got 1,100, and I need 3,000 total. So I'm 1/3 of the way there, a little bit over 1/3. So if y'all can, shoot, when you're not, if your TV's running, put on my playlist, let it run. Get them watch hours up. But let me get Rumble going and we'll Gucci to start. Actually, since I set up the stream on my phone, I wonder if it's gonna be, yep, it's still there, okay. Rumble, Twitch, and Kick, how's it going? I hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday, July 12th. YouTube, you've been there for a minute. Let me just verify Rumble is going, and we're going. Sunday 12th. It is going. It's very loud. Reddit. All right. And, oh, you can't see me, Rumble. There we go. Camera activated. All right. Am I overreacting for being this upset over a UMP umpire at a 10U baseball game? What's a 10U? Is that a kid's game? All right, let's read it. So context. Yeah, it's a kid's game. This is interesting. Let's read this. So context. My child is 9 on a 10U, I guess 10-year-old travel team. He plays shortstop and pitcher. He's a decent pitcher for his age. He was pulled up twice from T-ball to juniors and juniors to seniors in our town's youth teams. So he got asked to play on the 10U last year and again this year. If you know sports, travel ball can be expensive. If you know sports, travel ball can be expensive. Your payment pays for uniforms and tournaments, including some of it going to the umpires. Now, I don't want to sound like my kid's the best ever. He's not. He makes mistakes just like all kids. He still needs to work on his batting and pitching. Isn't that like the two main skills? Obviously. Okay, never mind. He still needs to work on his batting and pitching, but he is one of the best pitchers for our 10U team. Fair enough. Travel team. Fair enough. We have 4 coaches, one being my husband, and the other 3 we know not very well. We know very well. The other 3 we know very well. So 4 coaches, one of them is the husband, the other 3 they know very well. We live in a small town, so everybody knows everybody. Everyone knows everyone. So now to the story. We are currently in a tournament that lasts a week or so, as there are like 9 teams playing. The team played last Friday night and tied, and they did play great. The team played, I guess the Suns team, played last Friday night, and they tied, and they did play great. Since my son is 9, he does have a pitch limit, so he didn't pitch too much. So today is Sunday, so he has his 2-day wait to pitch again. What? So today's Sunday, he has his 2-day wait to pitch again. So the game starts, and we witnessed the first incident where we started seeing just how strict the umpire is. The other team was up to bat, and their teammates in the incident where we started seeing just how strict the umpire is. The other team, oh, I read the same line twice. The other team was up to bat, and their teammates in the dugout started heckling like they do or cheering on their teammate that's up to bat. Now, the umpire did not like that, and he went up to the dugout and yelled at the coaches and the kids saying, "We aren't doing that." Huh? Okay, that's a first. Never seen an umpire say that. Then I am doing the book, which, if you don't know, it's to keep track of the plays for our team. Hi, I'm back. What's up, Outlaw MC? Oh, I remember you, MC Outlaw. You're a moderator again. Outlaw MC. So, all right. The mother of the son is doing the books, so she's keeping the stats for the team. I have to sit there. My son comes to the, all right, if you don't know, it's to keep track of the plays for our team. I keep track of the balls, strikes. She can't spell for shit. She wrote strikes. And earlier she wrote Friday is fur day. I mean, there's edit, but whatever. Whatever, lady. I know you're probably going to see me reading your thread, so it's fine. But strikes. And who's playing what and where and when. My son comes to the fence, which is connected to the dugout, but it's warm up batter area. I have to sit there to see the umpire calls. He comes over and asks for a drink as he just went out to bat and got out. He's hot. It's 89 degrees Fahrenheit. The umpire sees him and yells at him to get back in the dugout. So I yell to my husband and give him water to give him. Like, okay, whatever. Then the calls are terrible, but you'll have that umpire you learn to just deal with, even though it can drive you nuts. Now, we have 7-year-olds on the team as well. The umpire called a strike when KT, looked like a ball. The umpire called a strike when it looked like a ball. And they voiced it a little too loud that they didn't like the call, which, yeah, can be disrespectful, but they're kids. They speak their mind. She wrote their kind. This lady's writing is freaking driving me. It's grinding my gears. Complaint. Oh my God, like a ball. And they voiced a little too loud that they didn't like the call, which, yeah, can be disrespectful, but they are cods, she wrote. They speak their kind, their mind, and the coaches doctel, what? What's DOC tell? Look, guys, I'm not going crazy, all right? What the hell is this? Doctel, read this. They are cods, they speak their kind, and the coaches doctel. What the hell is a doctel? Them to save it for after the game. Don't tell them, I'm guessing. Okay. I can figure it out. I'm not gonna focus on the misspellings, but damn, lady, there's an edit button. The coaches don't tell them to save it for after the game, but they can forget. Oh, the coaches do tell them to save it for after the game, but they can forget. And the umpire yells at them to stop complaining that is their coach's job to confirm if it's a bad call or not them. Is he wrong? No. But did he have to yell? No. You're at a game. You're at sports games. I mean, if you talk, you're not going to be able to hear. You kind of have to yell. I mean, you're on the baseball field. It's an umpire. Don't they yell? Okay. And the umpire yells at them, stop complaining that it's their coach's job to confirm it's a bad call or not. Is he wrong? No. But did he have to yell? No. He said coach's job. He was very passionate, quote unquote, about his umping job at a 10U game. Well, you're very passionate about keeping notes for the team and keeping track and record of their strikes and balls for a 10U game. So, I mean, what? How are you? Your husband is the coach for the whole team. You're the note taker, and you're mad at the umpire for being the umpire? Like, what? You make no sense, lady. So my son gets up to pitch during the 5th inning. He pitches awesome, strikes out 2 batters in a row, and he has an awesome out
to first for the third batter. Proud mom moment. Then, when he gets to pitch again on the 6th inning, he starts out great again. But then the second batter, he threw a little to the right and hits the batter. Kid took it like a champ and gets a walk, meaning he goes to the first. Okay, shake it off, my kid is okay. One thing bothers him the most is hitting a kid he feels so bad. Then the third batter comes up, first pitch, a strike, second pitch, he throws hard and hits the kid right in the back as the kid tried to move out of the way. You can tell it's an accident. The kid falls and starts crying. My son feels like shit now. He had two cods. Why does she keep calling them cods? It's kids. I know she can spell kids. Why is she spelling cods? What does she have against the letter I? Or maybe... Ew, she keeps saying cod everywhere. And she has children. You would think... And she teaches the kids... She's on the kids' baseball team. You would think... Kid would be auto-corrected correctly in her phone. There is APG. Where is APG? Here, the kid falls and starts crying. Yeah, this is APG when he was a kid, the pitcher, right? Keeps hitting the kids. The kid falls and starts crying. My son feels like shit now. He had 2 kids in a row. As he's witnessing this and he's feeling horrible, and this umpire walks up to him on the mound and says, "That's 2 hits. You hit another one, you're done." Literally bent over and yelled at him in the face, pointing a finger at him. Now this is where I wanted to lose it. He feels bad enough for hitting the cods. Bro, the cods, why? Why can't she spell kids right? Everywhere it's cods. Look, the cods. Why is it the cods? Is she doing this on purpose? She doesn't write kid correctly anywhere. Oh, yes, she does. Kid falls right there. But everywhere else it's cods. In a lot of places it's cods. So she does write kid in a lot of places, right? But what the fuck? You are done. You are done. All right. I mean, there's spell check. How did you get YOIR and you didn't see a red squiggly line under that? Literally bent over and yelled at him in the face, pointing finger at him. Now this is where I want to lose it. He feels bad enough for hitting the kids. Now a full-grown man doesn't need a full kid's cods. Now a full-grown man he doesn't know is yelling at him. Both cods were fine. They ended up getting bronze in for the win. Proud of them for handling those hits. The coach for the other team actually didn't agree with the ump. Our one coach on the other team's coach and ump gathered together. My son stepped down from pitching because of the umps yelling and crying. All these kids are crying. Maybe you should worry about your son being able to face some criticism without crying instead of how the umpire acted. Literally, the problem is not the umpire that was a little rough on your kids. The problem is that your kids are soft. Your kid is soft. Hitting the kids, now a full-grown man he doesn't know is yelling at him. Both kids were fine. They ended up getting it. So the other team ended up winning. The coach for the other team actually didn't agree with the umpire. Our one coach, the other team's coach, and ump gathered. Doesn't make sense who gathered, but a bunch of people gathered. My son stepped down from pitching because of the umps yelling and cried. So he stepped down because his feelings were hurt because somebody yelled at him. The other coach asked if he stepped down because of the kids getting hit or because of the umpire. He said because of the umpire. Exactly. So he stepped down because he got yelled at. The other coach told the umpire there's no rule for kids getting hit and being pulled. The umpire said, I don't want any other kids being hit. The other team's coach said, I don't care if 7 kids get hit. It's part of the game. Every game, at least 2 or more kids get hit by a pitch. Their accuracy isn't going to be on point every time. They throw a ball. They threw a ball. It's throw. THROW, not UGH. I'm glad you spelled through correctly, but it's not. It's in this case, that's not the through you want. Which I'm happy the other team's coach stuck up for my son, because I feel like if it's any other kid, COD, he may have traumatized the kid. If it's look, she writes COD and then kid in the same sentence. What the fuck? This is just carelessness. I don't understand why people do this. If it's any other COD, he may have traumatized the kid and never want to pitch again. If you know Major League, then you know they even get hit with a ball. Shouldn't happen. Kids make mistakes. Kids get hit with baseballs during baseball. I just want to know if I'm in the wrong for being pissed at the umpire for approaching my kid like that and yelling at him when he could have told the coaches that and had our coach talk to him. We have another game Tuesday. If the umpire acts if he umps again, I don't know if I'll be able to keep my mouth shut. No, you are wrong, and your kid's a fucking punk. You are wrong for being upset at the umpire. Even if his actions were not the best as far as yelling at your kid. It's not ideal. It's not ideal and not it's not ideal and not enjoyable, but having the ability to get criticized, even with yelling as a kid, having the ability to get criticized even with yelling, even if the criticism is wrong, and continue to perform is a crucial skill for the kid to have. And not enjoyable, but having the ability to get criticized, even with yelling, even if the criticism is wrong, and continue to perform would be a if the criticism is wrong. Okay. Enjoyable, but having the ability to get criticized, even with yelling, even if the criticism is wrong, is something that would definitely benefit your son in his life. The fact that he stepped down because he got yelled at tells me your kid is a bit of a softie. I know she's gonna probably not be very happy with me. Eunice, what's up? You're back. I'm gonna make you mod again. I remember you were mod. The fact that he stepped down because he got yelled at tells me your kid is a bit of a softie. Having said all that, you should definitely, having said all that, you would not be wrong to pull the ump aside and tell him you don't appreciate the tone he used with your child. But for your child's sake, for your child's sake and emotional strength, it's best you don't baby him and tell him how do I explain this? But for his child's sake and emotional strength, it's best you teach him how to deal with what can be aggressive best players and performers in any arena can deal with something traumatic 1 second and reset and be ready to go the next. For example, a receiver
can drop a touchdown pass, but turn around and make the game-winning play. A good, or for example, a receiver with this ability can drop a touchdown pass, but turn around and make the game-winning play the next play, because they don't allow what happened 10 seconds ago. They don't allow what happened 10 seconds ago to affect their abilities. Allow what happened 10 seconds ago to affect their current ability or their current skill. I don't know how to say this. Their current play. They don't allow what happened 10 seconds ago to affect the play they're on. The play they're on. Oh, the play they're on now. They're on now. Yep, and Dmitry questions discuss this in depth on YouTube Live today. Yeah. He said, leave a comment leave a comment, let him know what you think, how you feel. All right, hello, which country are you supporting in this World Cup? I'm supporting the country of Dmitry. What are my options? Your girlfriend wants me, by the way. Does she can with productions? No one likes you. This stream is trash. You suck. Go home. I am home. The joke's on you. I am home. And guess what? You're watching a trash stream. So what does that make you? A trash watcher, you dummy. What a big dummy. I got notifications. The post author replied, and am I wrong? Okay, yesterday. Am I wrong for, this is guy that orders drinks and orders unhealthy food. He's replied again. This is probably Kenwood Productions. Kenwood Productions, this is probably you, the fat guy who keeps drinking and not drunk, and his girlfriend's trying to get healthy and eat healthier and not drink, and you keep drinking and being unhealthy in front of your girlfriend. Is that who you are? I bet that's who you are, Kenwood Productions. You notice how I allow you to talk and talk shit as much as you want? Hello, which country are you supporting in the World Cup? Let's see. Who's left in the World Cup? Aren't some countries knocked out already? Semifinals, France, Spain, England, Argentina. Let's go England. I have the most English. No. And I like Argentina though. And I like Spain. I'm not big on France. Anybody but France. Let's go Argentina. Yeah, anybody but France I'm happy with. France, Francois is, I don't know why. Never been a French type. I never liked France too much. They're a little too sweet with their, and they eat horse meat. I'm not big on horse meat. How did Ukraine do? Did they even play in the World Cup? Full match schedule. Let's see. Was there a Ukraine? No, there was no Ukraine, huh? Ukraine didn't play in the World Cup. That's for damn sure. Russia didn't play in the World Cup either. Not surprised. They didn't. I'm guessing Russia didn't play either, right? Russia or Ukraine didn't play? That makes sense, I mean, with what's going on. What about Iran or Israel? They didn't play either? Right, they should be focused on the World Cup instead of focusing freaking on war. Idiots. Yo, Argentina got Messi, right? He's got 8 goals already. And 2 assists. Let's go, Messi. Oh, I think Argentina might do it. I think Argentina might do it. Who's favored to win? But Iran played in USA. What? Iran played in USA? No way. No way. That's so crazy. That just shows you how nuts the world is. So we're bombing the shit out of their country, but they're like, yeah, we're going to come play soccer. We're going to send our soccer players over to you guys and play on your soccer field. Nuh-uh. No way. They did. No way. They played and like did like dirty shit. Stop playing. No way. Iran did like dirty stuff in the World Cup to try to hurt people or something. And EEU to destroy everything. What the fuck? I gotta Google this or YouTube it. Whoa, that's wild. Iran and EU World Cup or what? What am I searching for? Highlights Egypt versus Iran World Cup. Brave public wins it. Iran versus USA FIFA World Cup Qatar. Iran's full journey to the FIFA World Cup, the most controversial team from conflict to World Cup. 9:55. Let's, yo. All right, we're gonna watch this as the ending of the stream today.
This almost feels illegal.
How Iran, so Rumble could see it. Let me help out YouTube really quick.
You gotta hear about this thing. Did you know your soft pillow is actually crushing your shoulder every single night?
Wait, not this. What the fuck is
When
this?
you sleep on your side, there's a huge gap between.
All right. Iran's full journey to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, it says. The title of this. It's 9 minutes. Why is Trump in it? Okay. Fast forward, fast forward.
The White House.
Can I keep it?
What do you?
Well, you can. We're not giving it away. We're not giving it. That's seriously.
It fits well.
That goes very well on the wall right over there. We'll put it right below the angels.
It fits well here.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
You can keep it until we have to give it to the next winner.
That's fine. That's a beautiful piece of gold, I will say.
Like this Iran team.
Nothing from the U.S. has told them they can't come. I mean, the problem with Iran, it would be not their athletes. It would be some of the other people that we want to bring with them, some of whom have ties to the IRGC. We may not be able to let them in, but not the athletes themselves.
What the hell? Fast.
Everyone. We don't want to let anyone behind. And the World Cup, which will be starting in a little bit more than 40 days in United States, Canada, and Mexico, has to be this vector of unity and hopefully as well of peace. And we should all bring this message to the entire world, now even more.
A little while ago, the president of FIFA said that when the World Cup is here in the U.S., the team from Iran will be playing in the games.
Well, if Johnny said it, I'm okay. Are you, did Johnny say it?
You did? What if they
Johnny
win?
Infantino, that's a piece of work.
What if they win?
Well, they wouldn't have to worry about that. That's not, I'm gonna have to worry about that one. That would,
They're like, we make sure they don't win.
Johnny's fantastic, you know, he's a friend of mine, and he talked about it. I said, you do whatever you want. You can have them, you don't have to have them. Probably have a good team. I don't know. Do they have a good team? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
Okay.
خیلی خوشحالم و واقعا این جمعیتی که اینجا
Alright, we're not understanding anything you're saying, lady. Come on. We don't know what the fuck you're saying. Okay. Where do I see Diego? Where are they? Because some player already destroy and make explosion on New Jersey Stadium. What? Trump sent Iran player to train outside EU because kamikazes players real. What the fuck? Are you serious? They blew something up? I thought you were like you were joking. Like they did like something like in the game maybe. Gambia versus Iran. Iran.
Such a good start from Messi time in number of 9.
ببینید همین امروز ما ایمیلی رو به فیفا زدیم.
Damn, they beat Gambia. And search why Iran can't train the EU in the World Cup. Okay, I will. Whoa, look at that stadium. In Los Angeles.
Our information and intelligence is working on overtime.
Oh,
Just to
yeah.
make sure
Okay, hold on, this is
what
it.
kind of information's out there. Are there protests that may be scheduled? What kind of events surrounding that? For us as a team, we take what we call an all hazards approach, meaning we have to be prepared for any contingency or any challenge that may happen. So obviously, for all of us, we are paying a lot of attention to the whole event, but Iran does bring a different dynamic because of the current world events.
Alright.
If you sit
What
on
am
the
I
toilet,
searching?
bear down, and barely anything comes out. You don't have
What?
constipation, you have poop paralysis.
Poop paralysis. That's not good. And no, those are not targeted ads. I have all my targeted ads off. Thank you very much. All right, search why Iran can't train in EU in the World Cup. Why Iran can't train in the EU World Cup. Why Iran can't stay in the USA during FIFA World Cup. Oh shit, here we go.
Some teams arrive at the World Cup carrying hope. Iran arrived carrying paperwork. After drawing 2-2 with New Zealand in Los Angeles, Iran was told to leave the US immediately and return to its base in Tijuana, Mexico, instead of staying overnight to recover. I'm Arup Ghosh. Coach Amir Ghalinui
Damn,
called Iran
they're
the
making them
most
stay in
best
Mexico.
team in the whole World Cup. The problem started even before kickoff. Iran dropped Arizona as its planned base because of visa concerns and moved to Mexico. 15 members of his delegation were initially denied US visas and 11 still could not enter. The team has also been without key support staff. Captain Mehdi Taremi summed it up. Everything is like disaster for us. From Iran's perspective, it feels like they're fighting two tournaments at once, one on the pitch and another against visas, travel and logistics.
That didn't say nothing. Iran plans to file complaints with FIFA over U.S. travel restrictions during the World Cup. Why did the U.S. change its World Cup for Iraq? Yo, what's up, buddy? What's up, Huge?
Policy for Iran's national soccer team. Here's why.
Also, a player of EU had a red card. Donald Trump just make it revocate so that player delete the red card. What the fuck?
That's one extra day.
Hold on, Donald Trump is getting involved in World Cup play calls? Are you joking? What the fuck?
Compared to Iran's first two games when the team was only allowed to enter the US within a 24-hour window before the kickoff and then had to leave the country again after each game. The change comes after Iranian officials complained about what they called unfair treatment during the tournament. Iran is one of several teams based in Mexico for this World Cup, but its travel restrictions into the US have been different, creating a tighter schedule for training, preparation, and recovery. Iran's coach recently called his team the most oppressed team in the whole World Cup, and Iran's Soccer Federation says it plans to file an official complaint with FIFA. U.S. officials say the U.S. just changed this World Cup policy for Iran's national soccer.
I mean,
here's why.
They are bombing the shit out of their country. That's crazy. I don't see anything about kamikazes though.
But much of the
just search of the red card of Donald Trump. I told you, oh my god. Red card Donald Trump. Okay, let's see. Red card Donald Trump. I really don't care about Donald Trump, man. But what are you talking about? Lives Bolligan's red card suspension after Trump calls Infantino. What the fuck? Soccer fans react to U.S. loss after Trump's red card intervention. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Where champions connect the world. Turkish Airlines.
This
A red card, one-game suspension given to US forward Folarin Balogun during the World Cup game against Bosnia-Herzegovina has been lifted after US President Donald Trump intervened. According to a source speaking on condition of anonymity, Trump had called FIFA President Gianni Infantino after the game asking FIFA to review the red card. FIFA later announced that the suspension had been lifted, allowing Balogun to play against Belgium on Monday. The red card had been handed to Balogun in one of the World Cup's most controversial and consequential decisions, with the referee only showing it after watching a video review. The decision has provoked outrage from Belgium's team, the Royal Belgian Football Association, and from the European soccer body UEFA.
What was the red card given for? Stepping on that guy's ankle? Is that what the red card was for? Right here, red card.
What is he going to see? Yeah, this is not consistent with what I've seen for the rest of the tournament. When this type of challenge
he didn't see where he was stepping.
Step in action. And when it's
look, he's looking at the ball. He's not looking where the other guy's foot is.
Step in action.
Or is he? Oh, actually, then again, look how he felt, he could feel it. Yo, I don't know. I don't know. That's a damn. In slow motion, it looks different.
Action, it lacks force and intensity, but the problem you've then got is as Balogun puts.
But then he lifted his foot off of it too, though. It's not he stayed on his foot.
Intensity, but the problem you've then got is as Balogun puts his foot down, he catches the foot of the Bosnia and Herzegovina player, and that's what then creates that movement down, and it means his ankle twist, and therefore does he endanger the safety of his opponent? You could argue it does, but I think it's slightly unfair because it's more of a step in action and it lacks force and intensity.
Yeah, it doesn't. I want to see from the front. I want to see where his eyes were going.
Like this, it's easy to say that's a
I want to see where the guy who got the red card. I want to see his eyes. That would be tell me a lot.
red card, and I could see why this will.
That doesn't look like it was intentional.
This is why, like, it's.
Like, look right here. It's hard to tell where his eyes are.
Time like this, I want to see it in full speed. That's the action of the game.
And this to me was two players.
I don't know if that was worthy of a red card. Now the EU is eliminated. Donald Trump is bringing back the EU team to play the semifinal again. What do you mean? He's bringing back a team that got eliminated? How? Why does he have so much pull in the fucking World Cup? That's crazy.
Wow.
He's bewildered and shocked.
Is it the right call? Is
I
it
don't think it's the right call. I don't think, and this is me trying being unbiased here. I don't like that being the level that we're calling for a red card. Because look, he doesn't even see Moromevic coming. He's coming on the outside of him, and he jumps.
I don't know. You know, they won't show a slow motion footage from the front. It almost makes me feel like the red card is legit.
I see that as a red.
Rise in business. FIFA World Cup.
What moderator situation? Diego, hold on. Oh, shit, hold on. You're a moderator, Diego. Oh no, you're the guy that made... you're the guy that banned everybody. Look, I made you moderator, Diego. You better not do that shit again. You little shit. There you go, Diego. You're moderator. Don't... I just remembered who you are. You're the guy that freaking tried to ban everybody. You little shit. Don't do it again, Diego. I'm serious. If you do, I'll ban you permanently, like from being here and never joining.
On June 16th, 2023, a Minnesota state trooper spotted a black Cadillac Escalade speeding northbound on Interstate 35W.
I get hooked on these
95
freaking
miles per
videos.
hour in a 55 mile per
Alright,
hour
I'm
zone.
watching this video really quick.
As
You
the
guys can watch it with
SUV
me.
weaved recklessly through traffic, the trooper attempted to catch up. Moments later, the driver suddenly cut across multiple lanes and exited the freeway at speeds exceeding
Actually, I need to get
100 miles
off.
per hour.
I got things to do.
Seconds later,
Guys, I love you
the
all.
Escalade barreled through a red light
I love you
and
all.
into
I
a
got things to
Honda
do.
Civic.
I gotta go.